Okay, there are queries where you're asking how to, download a leather texture onto any kind of 3D object. So here I've taken an example of sphere. So if you can see it in the shaded view, I just duplicated these spheres together. And to represent in the presentation, you can always show it like this, like, in separate rendering. Um, or you can take a cuboid and use them as a rendered. So I'm going to take this, and here the first thing that I will do is I'll go and add custom here. And if I want to change a color, I can just select it. Let's suppose I want a tan color, and I select this surface this time and just assign this to the object. Okay, now here we have click to assign texture, we have transparency, we have bump, and we have environment. So bump is something of a displacement. Now I'll take you to a site where you can download textures, or you can download displacement textures. So here in Google, I'll just type in polyheaven, and we'll go to this site, polyheaven site, and here you will have assets. So you can check the textures, and if you go to the fabric, you will see these textures here. So you can download these textures. So let's suppose I've already downloaded this one. I can download this I can download this brown leather. So I'll select this one, and here you have the quality at which you want this texture to be presented. So you can go for 4K, 8K, 2K, and 1K. 2K and 4K are the best if you have it depends on how much your laptop can process. So let's say I take 2K here and I download the image, and it's the process is happening. What other thing you can do is you can take textures like seamless leather texture displacement from here, and just use these textures to represent your, the kind of texture that you are looking for. You can make them in Photoshop as well. So let's suppose I'm here, and I've already added a color here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to bump. So first I'll just add this, and here I'm assigning a texture which I have just downloaded, and this is like a picture, displacement picture. So I'll just select this one and click OK. So I get this kind of an image which looks a little a lot like, it's pixelated as well, it's kind of stretched as well. So what here we can do is we can just double click on the leather, and here we have this repeat. So I'll just type in 5 and click enter, and you can actually see the size has minimized and it's looking like a leather texture. So here one more interesting thing is, like, let's say I click back, and if I want to change the color, yeah, let's say I go back, and what I do is I go over here and change the color to maybe a sea green, so I can have a green color, or maybe I can change it to a purple, or let's say a light gray. So this is the texture that I'm going to get, so you can change the color, or you can manipulate it from here as well, the colors, the actual colors that you're looking for. The gloss finish, if you want to increase the gloss finish, you can increase it. Reflectivity, if you want a little shine in your this thing, you can have a little shine as well. Something like this. Now here I'll take another image, and I'll show you how I've downloaded it through Polyhaven. So um, I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go to custom, and here I'm going to go to click to assign texture. Here I have fabric leather. I go to textures and I have this picture. So I'll just select this and click on it. And here I can always assign this. So I have this image which is ready. Um, and I can go to the bump here and assign a displacement like this. And here you can play around with the gloss finish and maybe add a little reflectivity, a little less, not so much. So, you know, something like that. Another image, I'll show you once again what I've done. So here I'll take custom again, and here, let's say I want to add a color. Maybe I want to add this color, and I'll go assign to object, and here I'll go to I'll click on this, and I will go over here, go to my textures palette, and select this one. So this is the bump that I'm creating. So I won't add it in the color. I will add it in the bump. Okay, because I'll be changing the color. So just adding a little texture, a kind of, a 3D sort of a texture there. And here again, I'll just select this, and here I'm going to give this a value of 5 in the repeat and see how this works. So you can increase and decrease the size as well. So let's say I can maybe try a 3, and here what I can do is I can just go back again. You can even play around with the rotation if you're working in cuboid and all. So just double click here and just increase the gloss finish of this, and maybe increase the reflectivity a little bit. And you can view all of these in the rendered view by taking every single piece of them and just putting them together. I'll take this and I'll add another one. So here maybe I want this color and object to assign, and well, we can also do another thing. Just select this, click fabric color, texture, select this, select the textures. Let's say I want to select leather white, and I select this. So I have this sort of a texture that is there. That's the leather white texture. Just can play around with the gloss finish of it, just play around with the reflectivity of it, and you can just, it looks very glass like. So yeah, this is how you add textures from the net onto your and present it. You can render this.